We've had 13 park commissioners in the 50-year history of the Park District. We've had some great people who volunteered. They didn't have, weren't getting paid for that job, decided to do it because they wanted to help the community. The previous 10 from the 3 we have right now, the previous 10 I figured out averaged 13 and a half years each of service to the Centerville-Washington Park District. And that, I think, tells a lot about how we've been managed and the commitment of people in this community to go ahead and spend that much time over the years and not get paid for it, but want to do something good for the community.
We worked hard at trying to help the community understand what they were buying, and that what they were buying was what we were going to provide for them, and that if we promised to do something, if we promised to make this park in this fashion, that we carried that out. And I think by doing that, we created a trust with the community, and they've passed levies time after time for us that other communities might not have.
In following and setting up budgets for the whole park district was something that as a commissioner I was very surprised about. How much it took to decide how to spend your money and where, and be fiscally responsible to your taxpayers. And you don't like to think about that part of it. You think about it as when you go out and the kids are playing and you're walking or you're hiking, you're thinking about those things. You're not thinking about all those people behind you who are helping you do that by taking your money and trying to use it responsibly and trying to fulfill everybody's wishes. And I think the staff at the Centerville-Washington Park District does a wonderful job at that. I'm very proud of them. You can tell I really care about them.
This park district is very well balanced. We have commissioners who are very nature-oriented. We have commissioners who are construction-oriented. And we have a commissioner who is sort of in the middle. He's an architect that helps with design of the parks, design of buildings and things like that. So we have a very balanced commission, and that's critical to this park district.
It's also a good place to learn about how the public service is run, or a local government agency is run. The commitment to resources, they're limited, so you have to make the best use of those resources. And it's also an opportunity to get to work with a different group of people, park professionals, and see what their dedications are.
We're very involved in helping to make decisions, but we get to see every aspect of the business. I mean, I know more about gravel today than I've ever known. And I didn't know any of that. So I think it's more active than I thought it would be, more involved than I thought it would be, which I like better, because if I'm going to volunteer to do something, I do not want my time wasted. And as a commissioner, I don't feel like it is. I feel like, we help make a difference.